Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the third episode in the Fiqh series. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. All praises to Allah. Bismillah. The text continues, and the skins of the dead animals are purified by tanning, which is dibagh. It's a process that it shows that in Islam we benefit from the animals when they are alive, but what about when they're dead? Well, when they're dead, they're considered to be impure. Now, one way of getting maximum use of an animal, its skin, for example, in cold climates, that its skins is very is beneficial to keep warm, for example. This is one process to make it purified, so we do not waste even other things of the animal. Dibagh is a process that it now changes the structure of the skin. It's not going to be in a rotting, decomposing state anymore. It's altered its structure such now, if you were to put water on it after this process, it's not going to go back to its original state of how it was in the decomposing way. So dibagh is a way of purifying, just like for water for wudu is purifying for us when we do wudu or ghusl. So here we talk about dead animals, all impure. Purified only by tanning. Like leather. We have leather that is the skin of an animal, or maybe once was, maybe now today is more synthetic. And to make it purified, there is a tanning process. So, are there any exceptions to this? Yes. Except the skin of the dog and the pig. So we have two animals that are considered very impure. Dog, which is kalb, kaf, lam, ba, kalb. And we have pig, which is khinzir. Khaf, nun, za, ya, ra. Kalb and khinzir. That's why it's very important in the Arabic language. Qalb is a heart with a qaf. A kalb with a kaf is a dog. So a dog and a pig are very impure, such that we'll see later on how to wash ourselves when we are licked by a dog, for example, or a pig. All of the animals are considered pure, so it's only when they're alive. When they're dead, they're all impure. Now, so for this tanning process, the skin of the dog or the skin of the pig, if you can consider it has a skin, some say that it does, some say it doesn't, then to do this tanning process will not purify at all. It's a major impurity. This is a thing that kind of differentiates us from non-Muslims. We stay away from impurities, and dogs and pigs are things that we consider impure, so we stay away from them. In such an environment, we see how Muslims, we already know how to keep ourselves clean around with this virus around, but it's the other mass population who are the majority in the West are non-Muslims. They have to be taught to clean themselves 20 times with 20 seconds to wash their hands, and Muslims should not be falling into that at all. This is something Muslims 5 times a day prayer, 5 different wudus for it. In some cases, in majority cases, in those maybe winter time, we can all keep it together. That's different, but we clean ourselves quite often, and yes, water is a major source of this, to clean ourselves, to purify ourselves. This is the chapter we're looking at. So skins of dead animals are purified by tanning. So we have water to purify ourselves with, which we kind of talked about the categories of water. We have turab, so that's ma. We have turab, the ra alif ba, that's mim alif hamza for ma, water in Arabic. We have turab, which is dirt, or that dust. So I won't say dirt, but I'll say let's say dust, earth dust. We have turab, we have dibagh. So these, as we see, are ways purification can take place. These are the means of purifying ourselves. We perform this, we have purified whatever it is. Here in this case, the skins, dibagh. Tanning. We have also fermentation, natural fermentation. And this is mainly for alcohol. So the kha lam, takhallul. So this is natural fermentation. That alcohol then suddenly turns into vinegar by its natural process. That vinegar is now purified. So there is alcohol now in a purified state. So these are 4 ways we achieve purification. There's also izalatun najasa. But I'll leave it for now for these 4. Except the skin of the dog and the pig. So they're the major things that are impure for us. And any combination of either animal with another animal. So we have a dog mixed with a pig, hybrid. Whatever is born from that is impure, and we cannot purify it by the skin of it by tanning. Or if it's a dog and a hybrid of a dog and a horse, just anything, just an example, any kind of animal, sheep and a pig. It's a theoretical kind of sense that if they were to, anything that was born from the 2 of these combined, anything that's born out of them is considered to be in that major impurity. Whether it's 2 of them together mixed or 1 major mixed with another animal that's considered to be pure. So that's part 1. The next part is whether we also have these animals, whether the dead animals we eat its meat or not. So these dead animals, whether we eat its meat or not, it's purified if we do the tanning process. So what's dead animals that we don't eat its meat? It's like a tiger, for example, or we have donkey. Donkeys are haram to eat. And wolf. These things we don't eat. But the things we do eat, horse, sheep. So regardless, can we tan it if it's dead? Can we tan it if it's dead, and does it become pure, the skin? Yes, tiger skin, donkey skin, wolf skin, horse and sheep skin, they become pure by the process of tanning, which is one of the ways. These are the means of purifying different kind of items, areas. Finally, the last part is the bones of the animals and its hair. So when we have bones, we can also mention horns. We can also mention nails, talons, claws, talons of birds, hoofs, and eggs if they're not solidified. All of these things are the bones of the dead animal: horns, nails, claws, talons, hooves, eggs, are impure as opposed to. So these are impure. Let's just keep it up to there. These are impure. What about the hair? With the hair, we have also things as the wool included. We have feathers, and we have fur. So both bones and hair of a dead animal is also impure. Okay? Now, if it is an animal that we have slaughtered according to the Sharia, the law, the Islamic law, how to slaughter, then these are pure to use. But if it's a dead animal that has just been dead by itself or by natural causes or in whatever way, but not by slaughtering, then they're considered to be impure. And finally, the last point in this is human bones and hair. This is an exception that dead or alive, as the Prophet ﷺ said, "Innal mu'min la yanjus hayyan wala mayyitan," that the human, dead or alive, is not a pure, impure thing. It's a sacred thing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has وَلَقَدْ قَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed honor upon Bani Adam, dead or alive. So a human and its hairs and its bones, all of that, it's considered pure, dead or alive. That is one of the exceptions. And yeah, that is for the fiqh lesson part 3. And inshallah next time we'll look at the utensils, the for performing wudu, for performing also what are the utensils we need, just the means to achieve the purpose. And one of the purposes that we're doing with this of what is the purpose, what is the aim of this purification, this whole chapter? We're trying to achieve purity. The aim is with purity wudu, we're trying to achieve wudu, we're trying to be in a state of wudu, we're trying to achieve ghusl, ablution, the purificatory bath, we're tayammum, these are the goals, dry ablution, and also izalatul najasa, to remove filth, like when we go and release ourselves. So this is the aim, and to achieve these aims we need to use water for ghusl and wudu. We need to use dust, earth dust, for tayammum, to be in a state of purity. We need to and to be in a state of purity, if these things that come on our body, our clothes, or in the place of where we're going to be praying, for example, anything, we need to remove that, picking it up, putting water over it. We'll see these as we come across them, carrying on. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم.